I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And here's Wallace. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Anthony. Bull grabs the board. Now Bryant. From the wing. Kept alive. It's not going to go for him. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Covington. Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Bryant. Outside Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Anthony, following the score by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anthony's gotten his second bucket on the night. Wallace outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anthony. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Dort outside. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Turner. From outside the arc. He drops it from range.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Wallace with it.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Here's Bryant. Three-pointer.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
Second team foul.
Anthony outside. Nice move. Driving in. And Anthony slams it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level. Bryant outside. Outside Bull.
Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Cole grabs the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And he comes up with a bucket. And the Lakers making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Bowl. And it's Utah with the ball. Here's Anthony. Poke loose. Pass to Kamari. And here's Bowl. 7 points in the game. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Covington. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, putting the 3 in 3 and D. This team is so much better when Covington is making those shots.
Now here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. Here's the three. Caruso outside. Left side Bowl.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Wallace up top. Shot clock at 3. Dort with a steal. Anthony outside. And he makes it on the layup. Anthony's got 8.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There's the screen by Bowl. Here's Johnson. Utah grabs the miss. Anthony outside. They set the pick. And Anthony slams it in.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Out left to the wing. Now Bull. He has 7. Shoots over Turner. The Lakers with another miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Pass to Covington. Anthony outside. Clock at 6. Misses from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Now here's Bowl. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up.
The Lakers. 12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Timeout called, the Jazz. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade. looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
To the left wing. Here's Klingon. Off target with a jump hook.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Lets it go from 11. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Iguodaro. It's stolen. Here's Ellis. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the pick. Here's Klingon. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Iguodaro. No points so far.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. For 3, Covington. Here's Klingon. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Bryant outside. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Klingon. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Klingon's got 6 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Bryant. Takes it inside. Shots blocked. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Klingon. And he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Klingon. Give him 8 points now. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And the Lakers have possession. The Jazz making their last shot. And Utah calls time here.
Starting. Heading to the floor. Utah Jazz, Mike Ross, bring up the volume, Attention fans, on the court now, Mike Ross, sit down,
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony with it. Watched by Wallace. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The Jazz again can't hit. Wallace with it. Pass to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah leading by 8. Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Here's Rizachet. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Anthony with a bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And here's Bryant. 6 points for him. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Anthony. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Bryant outside. The 3 ball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And Anthony slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Bryant. From the line. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bryant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
There's a screen. For 3, Anthony hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 23.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso misses. Now here's Anthony. 23 points in the game. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. But it is offline. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here he goes.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
There's a screen by Bull. Wallace outside. Pass to Kamari. And here's Caruso. Off target with the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Anthony outside. And And Anthony slams it in.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And both free throws good for Bryant. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Anthony in the post. Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Anthony. And so he hits both. Now Bryant. 10 points for him. Pass to Bowl. With some arc. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bowles got 11 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Turner inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Caruso left side. Here's Bryant. And the layup falls. 12 points for him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Knocks it loose. And that one's good. Melton.
The defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 12. Wallace outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Anthony outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Kamari.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside Johnson. Oh, Covington with a block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Bowl. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he can't hit the second. Utah leading by 20. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caruso. Wallace with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. And Wallace, here we go.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 31.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now a timeout called by Utah. ready for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
And the Lakers have possession. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Klingon. Give him 8 points now. Rebound by the Lakers. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a sixth man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Jazz leading by 20. Here's Klingon. He's got 10. 4 on the clock. Picked by Covington with the 10-footer. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. .136 left in the third. Bryant outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Klingon. 12 points for him. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Lakers trail by 20. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Clark outside. Bryant left side. Rebounded by the Jazz.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Klingon. 12 points for him. Banked it in off the glass. Klingon's got 6 here in the quarter.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively. A key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. making a change here. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Kicks it out to Bryant. Ooh, poked away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Ellis. Wallace pulls it in. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's Klingon. Can't get it to drop. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Jazz out in front, running away with it. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter. Number 4, next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Caruso with the ball for Los Angeles. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Anthony, following the score by Los Angeles. Count the basket. Anthony's got 33.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Bryant. It's blocked. Jazz leading by 20. Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here's Bryant outside.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half. He's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Anthony outside. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Doubled by Caruso. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Ricochet, no good. Bryant from deep three-point land. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 19.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Anthony right side. And Anthony slams it in.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Now here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Utah leading by 19. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Wallace. it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
On the wing, Bryant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Timeout, Jazz.
On the court is your high squad. Time for changes.
And he sinks the second.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Turner with it. From outside, off the mark. And here's Bryant. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Turner with it, now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Turner. And there's the screen. Dort, left side. Uncovered. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Turner. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Lakers. Joe Johnson. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Nice shot by Turner.
And I like whenever Turner attacks the rim, using his agility there to take the advantage.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Caruso. There's a screen by Bull. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Now here's Bowl. Pass to Wallace. outside. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Bolt. Lets the 3 fly. Bryant, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Turner fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Jazz. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
There's the screen by Johnson. Caruso misses. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.